Hey beautiful, let's make some maple coffee scrub bars today. All right, so already in here we have the butters. We have cocoa butter, kokum butter, and kupuasu butter already ready to go. To that, we're going to add some cetyl alcohol and some e-wax. And I like to use the Soft and Silky brand from Wholesale Supplies Plus, but use whatever you have. To that, we're going to put in some rice bran oil and some sunflower oil. And trust and believe I edited out all the scraping of this. I'm not going to leave all that oil in there. So then we take all that and we put it in the microwave and we heat it up in about 30-second bursts until it looks like this, all melty and lovely. Give it a stir to make sure everything is all incorporated. And right now you can see what the temperature is, and that's fine. We're going to put in some organic maple syrup, and because it's not very much, I absolutely scraped just assume I scraped all of those containers out because I absolutely did. Now, because the maple syrup has some water content in it, we are going to stir it a little bit, but then I'm also going to get that milk frother thing in there and really kind of make sure it's incorporated. I want to make sure that little bit of maple syrup has gotten bound up by the e-wax so that it doesn't separate out later. And I really just do this for about 30 seconds or so. Then it's time for the coffee. In goes some fresh coffee grounds, some walnut shell powder, and some pumice powder. In it goes. And you want to just stir that until everything is thoroughly mixed. You don't want to leave any little dry clumps of any of them, really, pumice powder or anything. But you really want to make sure you check for the pumice powder and the walnut shell powder. They like to form little clumps. So take a minute or two to really get those clumps out. And then once it's cooled down, under 122 degrees, we're going to put the cool down ingredients in. So what just went in was just some polysorbate 80, some liquid germall plus, some vitamin E, and the fragrance oil. And then give that a good mix, and then you let it sit until it looks something like this. You want it to have this consistency. You'll see in a minute I'm going to take the temperature. It's about 86 degrees. You want it to be about 85, 86 degrees before you pour it. And you want it to have this consistency, because then this way, when it's about this hot or cool, the particles will stay in suspension. So you won't have all of the exfoliants sinking to the bottom. So I give it another really good stir to make sure everything is suspended and up where it needs to be. And then we're going to pour it. Soon, I think. Yeah, here we go. All right, so now we're going to just pour it. Pour it into the molds. I got these molds. I got 2 or 3 of them. I don't remember now, but I just got them from Amazon. They were pretty cheap, as I recall. And just pour them in. This batch, as I'm making it, will make 2 full-size ones of this size. And it'll make like 2 little itty-bitty ones that are maybe 20 grams a piece. So yeah, it's a nice a good amount for 2 full-size ones and 2 little bitty sample ones that I'm not going to show you here, but just trust me. And that's really just it. We're going to let this sit and we're going to let it just harden. Don't put it in the refrigerator because it may crack. Sometimes they crack on me when I put them in the refrigerator. Sometimes they don't. So I just kind of let them sit like this for several hours, 3 hours or so, or overnight if I made them late. And then they'll look like this, and then you can unmold them. And they're pretty awesome. And when I tell you these smell amazing, they smell like maple coffee, and it just made the whole room smell amazing. And so here's just a little demo. I like to, of course, you're going to use this in the shower. You're going to be wet. You grab the bar, you rub it on your skin for a while, and then you put the bar down out of a stream of water, please. And then you just take what's left on your skin and just rub that in until your heart's content. And then rinse off and get out. And your skin is going to be so soft and smooth and just lovely feeling. And you won't feel greasy. I'm one of those people that doesn't like to feel greasy when I come out of the shower. Just clean and soft. And that's it.